Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss questions of lines and angles. And today's questions are all of 3 marks questions. So the solutions are given of 3 marks questions. In total, there will be 5 questions, and the first question is like this. Find the value of x if AB is parallel to CD. So from the diagram, you can see AB is parallel to CD. Let us construct a line EF which is parallel to AB and CD. So EF is parallel to both AB and CD. Now let us consider AB and EF, these two parallel line, and AE is the transversal. So initially x was this angle x, and on drawing EF we have divided the angles as angle 1 and angle 2. Now when we consider the line AB and EF and AE is the transversal, we can say angle A plus angle 1 is equals to 180 degree, as sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So substituting the value of A and subjecting angle 1, we get angle 1 is equals to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. Now let us consider the line EF and CD, and EC is the transversal. Here again we can say that angle C plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree, as sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So now we are going to substitute the value of C and subject angle 2. We will get angle 2 is equals to 180 degree minus 125 degree is equals to 55 degree. So initially x is equals to angle 1 plus angle 2. So angle 1 the value is 60 and angle 2 the value is 55. So our angle x is equals to 125. So this is our first sum. The second sum is like this. In the given figure, triangle ABC is right angled at A. So at A the angle is 90 degree. And AD is perpendicular to BC. So at point D the angle is 90 degree. Prove that angle BAD, that means this angle BAD, this part of the angle BAD is equals to angle ACD or ABC, any of them. So these two angles are equal. This we have to show. Now given is angle A is 90 degree and AD is perpendicular to BC. Now first let us consider the left triangle, that is triangle ABD. Here we are using angle sum property. That means angle B plus angle A plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. That is angle BAD plus ABD plus ADB is equals to 180 degree. So we need angle BAD. So we are writing angle BAD first, then angle B, plus angle D is 90. So we have substituted the value. Now subject angle BAD. On subjecting angle BAD, we will get 180 minus 90 degree minus angle ABD. 90 is of angle D. So on subjecting BAD, we will get 90 degree minus angle ABD. Now angle ABD is this angle. We can say angle ABD and ABC as same, since angle B is remaining same. So let this be our first equation. Now we will consider the triangle ABC. And using the angle sum property, we can say that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. So we will write angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB is equals to 180 degree. Substituting the values and subjecting angle ACB, we need to subject angle ACB. We will get 180 degree minus 90 degree. 90 degree is our angle A, minus angle ABC. So we will get 90 degree minus angle ABC. Now from this two equation 1 and 2, the right hand side part is equal. Since the right hand side part is equal, we can say the left hand side part is also equal. So from equation 1 and 2, we can say angle BAD is equals to angle ACB. That is our required to prove. Hence, our solution is achieved. Now let us go to sum number 3. In sum number 3, it is said that PT is the bisector of angle QPR in triangle PQR and PS is perpendicular to QR. Find angle X. So first we will write given angle Q is 50, angle R is 30, PT bisects angle QPR and PS is perpendicular to QR. So at S the angle is 90 degree. Now first let us consider the triangle PQR. By using angle sum property, we can say angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equals to 180 degree. We know angle Q and angle R. So substitute the value of Q and R and subject QPR, that is angle P full. So 180 degree minus 80 degree is 100 degree. So angle P is 100 degree. Now it is given in the question that PT bisects angle QPR. That bisects means divide. So angle QPT should be equal to half of angle QPR. QPR is 100, so half of 100 is 50 degree. Now in this sum, the sum still continues. Now we will consider the triangle QPT. Sorry, it will be QPS. Now we will consider the triangle QPS. Here exterior angle is equals to sum of two interior opposite angle. That means PST is the exterior angle of QPS and two interior opposite angles are angle PQS and QPS. So angle 50 and angle QPS is our two interior angles opposite to the exterior angle PST. Now substitute all the values and subject QPS. On subjecting QPS, we will get 90 degree minus 50 degree is equals to 40 degree. Now angle X, that is our required angle that we need to find. This angle is what we require to find. This angle X is equals to QPT minus QPS, which will give us QPT was 50 degree and QPS is 40 degree. So on subtracting, we get angle X is equals to 10 degree. So this was our sum number 3. Now sum number 4. In sum number 4, it is given that XYZ is 64 degree and XY is produced to a point P. So you can see XYZ is 64 degree and XY is produced to a point P. QY bisects the angle ZYP. Now we need to find angle XYQ and reflex of angle QYP. So first given is angle XYZ is 64 degree. Now at the point Y, we can say that the line, it is a straight line. So angle XYZ plus angle PYZ is equals to 180 degree. As at point Y, we can say the line XP is a straight line. So the angle sum will be 180 degree. Substituting the value of XYZ and subjecting PYZ, we will get 180 degree minus 64 degree, that is 116 degree. Now in the question it is given YQ bisects angle ZYP. So when YQ bisects angle ZYP, we can say ZYQ is equals to half of ZYP. Bisects means dividing. So we can write ZYQ is equals to half of ZYP. Now ZYP is already achieved, that is 116 degree. Half of 116 degree is 58 degree. So now we have a ZYQ as 58 degree. Now the first required to prove is, first required to find is, find the value of angle XYQ. That means this full angle XYQ. This full angle XYQ. So we need to add XYZ to ZYQ. So we are adding and we got 64 plus 58 is 112 degrees. So since this was 58 degree, so 112 degree, 22 degree. Now this is the first part. Next is reflex of angle QYP. Now QYP is this angle. Reflex of QYP is everything apart from that angle. So this full angle is our QYP. Reflex of QYP. So we already found out XYQ. To it we will add XYP, which is a straight line. So to XYQ we have added a straight line 180 degree. So reflex of QYP is 302 degree. So this is our required to find. Next, the last question is find the value of x if AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to DE. So it is given AB is parallel to CD. When AB is parallel to CD and BC is the transversal, we can say angle B and angle C are alternate angles. So angle BCD is equals to 40 degree. Again in the question it is given CB is parallel to DE. So when CB is parallel to DE and CD is the transversal, we can say angle BCD plus CBD is equals to 180 degree. Sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So angle BCD was 40 degree and CDE is x. So substituting the values and subjecting x, we got 180 degree minus 40 degree, that is 140 degree. So these were the 5 questions that are of 3 marks question from the chapter Lines and Angles. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you.